What's up, esports fans? Ranger here, ReadyUp Gaming, bringing you an interview with our good friend, quadriplegic gamer Trellis Blanton from Violent Nature Gaming. How you doing, Trellis?
All right, good to be here.
All right, Trellis, you're going to be walking us through what it's like to live with your type of disability that you have right now, which is considered quadriplegic, correct?
Right, I won't be walking you through it, but I'll be definitely rolling you through it, though.
And for those of you that are just meeting Trellis for the first time, Trellis is a character, so you're going to be laughing quite a bit. All right, we have a huge tournament coming up this weekend. Our first online 4v4 Call of Duty tournament using MLG rules. This is a free-to-enter tournament, and the proceeds are actually going to be, or actually, excuse me, we're going to be doing donations for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. This is a $450 first place finish tournament. So the winning team will get $450. And we are also, any revenue that we gain from our YouTube and Twitch stream will be going towards Trellis here to attend his first MLG event. So we really look forward to your support, and we're really looking forward to hearing your answers to our questions here, Trellis, and letting everybody get to know you a little bit. All right, Trellis. So how old were you when you started getting into gaming? And this is just gaming in general, not necessarily competitive gaming.
Gaming in general, well, I'd have to say probably about 1990, I would guess. Old enough to use a controller, pretty much from the Nintendo.
Oh, so Nintendo was your first console?
Mhm.
And so, how about competitive gaming in general? Like, when did you, what gravitated, what made you gravitate towards competitive gaming? With your type of disability, what made you gravitate towards that? Was it something about competition or something in particular?
I am a very competitive person. My entire family is, has come from some type of competitive background. My sister played softball. I grew up watching her play softball, so I never had the ability to ever play sports. And I've always strived to be the best at whatever I do. That's how I was raised. To whatever you do, you put your 110% into it. And that's how I've been with gaming. Just keep going, try your hardest. I hate to lose, and I'll do whatever it takes to win. And that's pretty much what drew me over there. It's just having to find out with small websites as far as clan v clan websites, and then I found out about
Like
game
game battles,
battles,
things like that.
and I was like 4v4, and I'm like, okay, so it went from a 6v6 to a 4v4, and let's try this out. And ever since I got into that, and since COD 3, it's just been, it's been
So do you
nonstop.
feel like competitive gaming gave you an avenue to compete, like with what you grew up around watching your family play softball and things like that? Do you feel like competitive gaming gave you that ability to compete at something and
Uh,
to
I get, to be honest with you, I would have to say, my dad has a lot of the reason why I have my competitiveness in me. Being out there when he was teaching my sister how to play softball and whatnot, and just the competitiveness around that. Um, I guess I just grew into it, and it grew to me, and it's been with me ever since. So that would probably go to my, that would be my dad that got me into being a competitive person at whatever it is. Whatever you're doing, like I
just gotta
said,
win?
gotta win. Whether it be weightlifting or
If you're not
anything,
first, you're
always learn.
last.
Exactly, exactly,
The old Ricky Bobby approach.
exactly.
Okay, so Trillis, what game do you currently compete in, or have you competed in the past?
Well, I've just got done competing in one of my first lands for PS3, which was the Urgent Fury LAN event in Chicago back in August, and it was for Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Which, by the way, Call of Duty is the competitive game that I play, where I can't play the other games, such as the PC games of LOL or StarCraft or those that have
Now, is that because of the
based on that.
controllers, or I mean,
Yes,
because of the setup with the mouse in particular?
yes.
Okay, and you have a very unique play style with the controller. Do you find it easier to play on the PlayStation or the Xbox, or like what is your preference in terms of systems for a
Well,
controller?
currently, I mean, I love the PS3 controller. That's what I've been using since PS1. It's fitted me really great. I'm actually wanting to go to Xbox, but having some problems with the controllers. So I'm working slowly but surely with Evil controllers right now, trying to get a controller to my customized ability to where I can play like everybody else. And then I'm going to move over to the Xbox because one of the primary reasons why I want to be on the Xbox is because of that's where the esports is. That's
Yeah,
where the
no,
community is.
much stronger
Um,
community for Call of
much
Duty over
yeah,
there.
much stronger community, and I feel that I could get more accomplished on that side of gaming than I can being on the Sony console. Don't get me wrong, I love Sony. I do. They, it's been a great time playing, with their consoles. But um, even after Anaheim, I'm not going to be competing after, well, I said that for Chicago, that I was going to be my last LAN event, and then I realized that how much fun it was, and that I,
And that
and
was
that,
your first LAN event, correct?
yeah, that was my very first LAN event. And due to my health problems, I want to go to Anaheim. I don't think I'm going to get to compete because of the fact of not being able to get my controller in time. I'm definitely going to attend. Um, and whatever happens after that happens. Pretty much, I'm going to let God take that in His hands. And if He allows me to go to another LAN event, whether it be with a team or whether it be me competing or just spectating or even casting, if that's the case, then that's going to be in God's hands because I know right now physically. Um, I'm not going to in the next year have health wise be able to do that type of traveling nonstop.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I might have to take a break here and there. But that's pretty much what I'm with Call of Duty. Reason why I want to go to Xbox.
Well, we're gonna be working hard to get you there because you definitely deserve to go. I've never been to an MLG event. They're an amazing time, and you got to go to Urgent Fury, which I heard is a really good LAN event. So, in your opinion, Urgent Fury was that a really good LAN event?
Yeah, for being my first and whatnot, yes, it was very fun. I was very I guess just overwhelmed with the support that I got from Game Pazzo and Urgent Fury staff or whatnot. And I want to, I want to let people know that Urgent Fury, the people who have been, talking about Urgent Fury in bad ways and whatnot, and the few supporters that we do got from Urgent Fury has done everything they possibly can to make everything right that happened at that event. And they have very, very huge hearts. They are about the community, and they still are about the community. And unfortunately, they had something that happened to them that they're having to bounce back from. And I think we as a community should support that and
Well, we,
embrace
we,
them
we
that
got
they
to
are
support
trying.
those. We got to support the people that are helping us to keep
Right,
the events going, and to support
right.
those players that are trying on the come up, trying to get
Um,
to the next level.
So the people who are watching this that were at the Urgent Fury that placed in the top eight that have not got their money, I promise you it will be there. They are doing 100%, probably 10,000% of what they should be doing, trying to get your money back. But I just want you guys to know that Urgent Fury is about the gaming community, and they have done a great job with me and keeping up with me even after the event. So Urgent Fury was probably I don't care if I go to any other event, will probably be one of the best times I've ever had in my life just because of the fact of the staff and what they did for me to get me to where I was at and the recognition of me being a disabled gamer. So Urgent Fury was by far the best time that I've ever
Yeah,
had.
and hopefully they do get that figured out because that is obviously the biggest issue in competitive gaming at the moment with smaller venue tournaments and stuff with companies such as us. I know, for example, for our prize pool for our tournament coming up, I had to make sure I had that money in the bank before we advertise it because I could not run a risk of players taking
Right,
their time out of their day away from other tournaments that are out there that are going to
right.
get their name out there and help them
But I
to stay
completely support
playing.
them, and I
So,
know they're not false. They're nothing like that. And I just thought this is a great time to make that clear.
absolutely.
Because I'm a proud supporter of Urgent Fury and what they have done with the community. So I hope that they get back on their feet and they're able to do another LAN event in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's circle back a little bit real quick back to the controllers because this is something that me and you off camera have talked about quite a bit over the last year. There is currently no companies that specialize in making controllers for gamers who suffer from muscle disease or
Or
quadriplegic
any
like
type,
yourself or
yeah.
any type, right? I mean, there's
Um, I've heard of a few, but they're so expensive it's beyond recognition. I think Evil Controllers is the first thing that I found, which I found through Able Gamers. Um, actually got
And
me
who
in
is
touch
Able
with them.
Game? Who is Able Gamers?
You know, to be honest with you, I just found them through the website. I only know one person. I think it's Craig. I talked to him on Twitter a couple of times. He pretty much directed me in the right direction with that. But there's some other websites for people with disabilities, but it's more for people who have some use in their arms, never really a full quadriplegic. If it is, it's for PC and it's not for console.
Okay.
So, and you're not going to see, as I have seen, you're not going to see too many disabled gamers like me that are full fledged competitive, want to
Competitive
be a
players.
professional
Okay.
competitive players. So I'm kind of a unique, coming in there, trying to make a way for other people to have that ability to do what I'm trying to do now.
You're a trailblazer, man. Blazing a new
I am.
path
I'm
for
like,
others.
and
So
I'm making some trails, and I'm making people mind boggle. But I need a little help and a little support from people out there that can get people's attention on people like me. Not even with muscular dystrophy or that, just people in general with any types of disability. It's just they need it. You got Ask a Capper. I just play with my feet. One Arm Assassin, Moaning Camel. You got people like them that I want to help support in so many ways.